Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy Nick from On The Foot Market. Guys, hope we're doing well. Didn't have an upload on the channel yesterday. I do apologize about that. I did have an upload planned, but something corrupted somewhere in my memory, and I just couldn't find the upload, and I didn't actually post it to YouTube in time for that. So we had a little bit of an issue yesterday. But saying that, guys, I have another upload for you guys today. I'm probably gonna have another one later or tomorrow morning, and we have a lot to talk about because there is the Bundesliga team of the season, and I haven't even gotten on and made a video for you guys yet about Bundesliga team of the season. EA just released upgrade packs, so that just dropped literally as I'm starting to make this video. They just came out with upgrade packs, so that's something that it's actually making a lot of the Bundesliga team of the season right now crash. Now, the Bundesliga team of the season was actually very high in price yesterday. It's not as high now. It's pretty relatively priced. Like, I think it's pretty fair priced. A lot of these cards right now are actually going back up in value because a lot of these cards you can see for Kimmich, right? I bought a lot of Kimmiches at 340 this morning. Yesterday he was like 500. He was literally selling at like 470. So there was a big crash today. You guys can see with Kimmich, like yesterday he was like almost, he hit like a 480 mark last night. He was been at like 360 recently. So a lot of these cards are starting to recover now, which is it's understandable. Like, I understand they should be recovering, and a lot of them are coming back on price. You can see Bailey's 290, which he was 370 last night. Who's another one? Muller is a crazy one. Muller was like 550 last night. He's 430. Batman, I sold two at like 530, and he's 440 now, but he's gone down today big time. Hamas is down. Anyone else? Goretzka's really down right now. I bought a few Goretzkas at like 810 this morning. These are not long-term investments. These are for me to flip and sell later on tonight when people start buying and there's less supply on the market and less panic. There was a lot of panic today. There was a few things going on. I'll help you guys understand why specifically on both consoles so many of these were dropping, especially PS4. I know my PS4 guys like your little dosage of PS4. Lewandowski went down on PS4. I told my buddy I saw it this morning at 700. I told him to buy like 10. He was at 700. He was at 1.1 last night. So you just got to look for these little things. So this morning was basically like the perfect storm. You had FA Cup final on, right? Which what that actually does is it takes a lot of people off of FIFA, right? When you're watching a FA Cup final, unless you're me who's like obsessed with this market and doing a ton of trading, you're not actually on FIFA buying cards. So you got to understand a lot of the user base was watching that final this morning. You also had lightning rounds upcoming today, and you had some panic for this upgrade SBC today. So obviously there's an upgrade SBC now. You guys can pack these throughout the whole week. However, they're not tradable. So I think that's always something. You had a lot of variables this morning which actually made the prices of these cards when I woke up, which is probably like 3 or 4 p.m. UK time. I was like, oh my gosh, like what is going on here? Like, this is so crazy. So a lot of these cards were very low this morning. They are coming back up in price. A lot of you guys just want to know in general, like, who do I like as a player to trade with? Because right now, guys, you're not making any long-term investments in a lot of these cards. They're more things of who do I like to trade with, who do I think is a good player that you can pick up multiple times throughout the week, and who would I have my eyes on as a few players. I'll say a few to name a few. First, I like Kimmich a lot. Second, I like Goretzka. Third, I like Muller. I like Timo Werner, and I like Royce. Those are my favorite 5 from this team, and I have my reasons for each of them. Really like Kimmich though. Can't put enough. Can't explain it enough as to why I like Kimmich so much. I think for me, if you were to go onto FIFA 18, right, and you look at right backs in the Bundesliga, let's go right backs, and you get the Bundesliga, right? For me, guys, I don't think there's anybody. I mean, you have this guy who got into the team of the season, right, and he's a decent card. He's not the best, but he's more suited as almost a right mid. And I think Nepenthes, who's a FIFA YouTuber, you guys probably know him by now. It's been around the scene for a while. He was talking about this. He did a review of the players, not the prices, but the players. And he was talking about how he feels this card is more of a right mid, and I'm kind of with that. Like, I feel like this is a right mid, and his base card is a right mid. It's just his defending stats are not good enough. So this is not going to impact Kimmich's price at all. If you're a player playing in the weekend league, if you want to team with the Bundesliga, like if you want to do some kind of triangle with Leon Goretzka and Boateng, or Leon Goretzka and Hummels, you got to get Kimmich, man. There's no icon right backs that are great. And Kimmich, to be honest, guys, outside of the sprint speed, this card is an outstanding card. Like, I can't see why you wouldn't ever want to use this card. So I like the card when it's down at a certain price. That's why I picked it up this morning. You just got to watch for the ups and downs with a lot of these cards. Like, so when you see a guy like Kimmich dropping, you need to understand that it's important for you to probably get on that card. It's probably worthwhile hopping on it to pick up as a flip. make sure you're looking for like a 10 to 20% drop in price. And then if you guys are looking for, before I talk about the other 4 players that I really like, if you guys are looking for a general best time to buy a lot of these players, for me, it's going to be Sunday morning, which is tomorrow. And morning, I mean a few hours before the guaranteed SBC drops. And then Tuesday morning, which would be a few hours before the guaranteed SBC drops. Those are really good buy times. It just, for me, throughout the La Liga and the BPL, or EPL, I know you guys might want to say BPL, I found that to be a really good time where a lot of people were panic selling because they thought they were going to pack the player that they had in their team, and they don't pack them. So what happens is they go back onto the market, they buy the player they didn't pack, and then once the player they do pack, say I pack James, right? Oh, let me go make a Bundesliga team, right? Let me go get Thomas Muller. I want to use my free card. So the idea of these guaranteed SBCs is that they are free, and you get to do them for 50K to get a big, massive reward. But realistically, they're not free because you're ending up getting this player, saying, okay, oh, it's so fun, I want to use my new player. And why wouldn't you want to use it, right? But then that allows you to, unless you have icons in your team, which a lot of people have, but not the average user has. Well, actually, this year, a lot of people have icons. But you're most likely going to go pick up some Bundesliga cards from this team. And that's why you always see, guys, after that SBC drops, I've always seen, especially on Sundays, a lot of these players rise. It's like everyone goes to make their team, and they use less sweat teams to go through the DKT, like they use a more fun team maybe. That's a big trend that I've noticed, and I just wanted to talk about. But Leon Goretzka is really weird to me. He's kind of low right now, and I know you guys think I'm crazy talking about 800, and I know other investors think he's a 600K card, and he will be eventually. But for a first 24 hours price for this kind of card, 850 is just, it's low. I was buying at like 800 this morning. It seems a little low. And I feel like this card's going to hover around 900 at least until tomorrow. James Rodriguez is interesting. I know he's not in my top 5. He's an interesting guy. I don't know if I like it. And the reason why I don't know if I like it is just due to the fact that I don't know how much demand this card has in FIFA. I just don't know. A lot of people are going to put in the comments down below, and I already know you guys are. You're going to ask me about Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey, for me, is an outstanding card. Except the composure and the potential 83 in the finishing, he's an outstanding super sub. I would not start him, but an outstanding super sub. Here's my thought process on him. This is my problem with you guys coming on here and telling me you think 300K is acceptable for him. This is my problem. You have a player like Sadio Mane, who arguably has just as similar of a unlinkable nation in FIFA. Just as similar statistics. I mean, realistically, what are you going to get with Bailey that you're not going to get with Mane? Maybe a little bit more stat padding, but to be honest, it can't be that much more. Yes, he's got more in-games. I get it. But at the same time, Mane is playing in the Prem and he's 220K. So that is something. The Prem is the most popular league that people buy through on FIFA. I can't really see that Leon Bailey card really staying over that 300 mark unless there's just some crazy hype coming through about that card. Marco Reus, I feel like, is a card that's just should be over $1 million and should be over $1 million. I don't think anyone's going to pack him this week in the upgrade packs. He's like packing a Messi or a Suarez. Like, this is just not going to be that easy of a card to pack. It's just, that's the simple reality of it. And it's an amazing card. I really can't see this card. It was selling at like 1.3 yesterday. I think it's going to stay over $1 million for a while. It may drop down to 800 eventually, but it's not going to go that low. Thomas Muller is like one that I really want to talk about. This card looks so good. And I know that it's slowing down as I don't know why it's not loading, but like this card actually looks mental to me. And it looks like such a fun, usable card. Like, I love Thomas Muller. He's got 99 positioning, 99 finishing. You know, his shooting's basically 99 outside of the 90 long shots because the penalties bring the rating down. His passing is outstanding. His physicality is great. 99 stamina, good strength. He's tall. That's what I like about him. 6'1". I really like this. I think this card is great. I think if you see this card at any point throughout the day or so under 400 or throughout the week, I think it's a good buy. Now, you guys obviously have to adapt with prices. Prices are going to change throughout the week. They're not going to be the same one day as they are the other. So that's another thing you guys definitely need to do. And then Timo Werner, man. Timo Werner is really interesting for me. This card, would I pay $600,000 for this card? No. But let's compare it to a guy like Luis Suarez. Let's just do this, right? And that's why I've seen Suarez's price come down recently. Suarez has gone down about 100,000 coins since La Liga's went out of pack, and it's due to this, right? Although Werner does not have 4-star skills, right? I know he doesn't have 4-star skills. However, and he doesn't have the in-games like Suarez has the in-games. I just think that Timo is Timo is not going to be your hold-up striker. Timo is going to be a guy that you play in behind. You're throwing the through balls. He's just going to run. He's going to get onto everything. Timo, for me, anywhere in the mid to low 400s is going to be a very acceptable price. Now, I know saying this, his card was lower last year. I know his card last year, I believe, was about 300,000, 350 during Team of the Season. However, this card is just absolutely mental. 98 pace, 95 shooting. He's got some great statistics. He doesn't have great long shots, but I don't really know if you're taking long shots with Timo Werner. I don't know if that's happening. So I do like Timo. And then for me, guys, some safer investments you guys can make is this Hrdecki and the Pavlenka. They're the cheapest cards in this Team of the Season, and they're basically the discard price of Team of the Season cards, which is something that I actually want to make another video about and talk about, because discard Team of the Seasons in a few weeks are going to fly in about a week. And I'll explain why I think they're going to fly and how you can prepare for that. Last up, I think some people are going to ask me about Batman. Batsman has an outstanding card. I just think that there's so many strikers that I'm not. That's the problem. Like, would you go with Batsman or Timo? I don't know. He looks like a tank, and I think this card has a lot of hype right now. I think a lot of people are going to use it. What I will say to you is every single Bundesliga card that I've been looking at today with you guys is all 100 to 150,000 down today. So if you want to go try a player, if you want to go use a player, you're probably all right. Put it in your team, trying it out in the next 24 hours. I can't really see a lot of this Bundesliga dropping much more. It's going to drop over the week, but there's going to be a rebound or two coming up in the next 24 hours. These cards have too much like negative movement right now, or downwards movement to keep going down. They're so low, and I think that I'm not telling you guys to get on here and buy, but I'm telling you guys if you guys want to use some cards, if you guys want to, if you want to use cards, like, I don't think it's a terrible time. If you want to do some trading and flipping, look for some undercuts on a lot of these cards. The best times to buy these throughout this week is going to be Sunday morning, Tuesday morning, and Thursday morning, all before the 2 guaranteed SBCs and then before Weekend League rewards. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Or you snipe during the first hour of Weekend League rewards. That's where I'm at with a lot of these cards. If you guys have questions, please let me know in the comments down below. I hope this video helped you guys. I like Bundesliga Team of the Season. I wanted to get on a video and talk about it. It looks like a really fun Team of the Season. It looks better than La Liga to me because there's more appeal within a lot of the cards that you can use in your teams and things like that and just have fun with. If you guys enjoyed the video today, make sure you guys smash a like. If you guys are new on the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. Guys, I stream on Twitch as well. I've never plugged that. When I started Twitter and Twitch, I was on Twitch. When I started Twitter and like this whole Run the Foot Market thing about a year ago, I was on Twitch originally. That's kind of where I started. So YouTube, and it's not like a YouTube is a secondary thing, but if you guys want to get into streams, I do stream on Twitch, twitch.tv, and my link is, it's just Run the Foot Market. You guys can find me. I stream like almost every day. We have a lot of fun. We basically just talk extended market and do a lot of the upgrade packs. It's a lot of fun, man. So make sure you guys get over there if you want to get on the streams. And yeah, I'm going to have another video for you guys tonight, which I'm going to also talk about the Team of the Season cards, because I have some theories and some things I think we should discuss about next week regarding the Team of the Season cards. So thank you guys for watching. I'm not going to hold you guys here any longer. I will see you guys all in a video soon. Peace out, boys.